Um, Spotify. This might be a little lengthy, but Spotify did the end of the year numbers, and they give out the numbers on how much views you did, how many listeners, and blah blah blah. Yo, why are some of you artists that are not working putting up these numbers? To me, it is so freaking confusing. I don't know if Friday is gonna come in here with me, but yo, you guys gotta stop doing that. That's not a good look. If you put out like 1-2 songs and you're like, hey, yo, I did this. It's not bad for. That's not good. You're being lazy. I don't know who's telling you different. I don't know why Spotify is giving you guys this false hope or this false whatever. No, you guys shouldn't be doing that. That's not a good look, fam.
Man, not hot.
Yeah, I don't know. I seen it and I was just like, yeah, I got into it with a few people. It wasn't even personally to those people that I got into it with, but to me it was just like, yo, fam, if you're not putting out music and you're proud about your numbers being a certain way, like, that's nothing to be proud about. There's artists out there that are really working, that are doing hundreds of thousands. Shout out Rafe, Raf Nora. Like, there's guys out there, he doesn't have a big buzz or anything, but he's putting in the work.
This man in jail who are doing millions.
But that's a little bit different. Because that's promo.
No, but
you going to jail is kind of promo.
Yes.
Like,
but they also put out more music than Man That Ron Road.
That's facts. That's super facts.
Shout out to Casper and K Money.
Yeah, that's super facts. They still got music videos and shit coming out.
They dropped like 4 music videos, maybe 5 during a bid.
Like, I don't get that. So what do you guys like? I don't know where I'm going with this, but it was just I had to get it out there because I think it's a bad look. Like, Spotify giving certain artists, they should only give you that's my look is, yo, if you made it over 10,000, then
send those numbers.
Send those numbers out. Because anything under that, it's not a good look for you to be proud that you did 100,000 or not 100, 1,000 or 5,000, and you only put out 2 music videos over a time when you had COVID, where you had time to promote your shit. Like, there's no excuse for you not to promote your stuff.
It's like what I always talk about behind the scenes. People need to think bigger.
Facts.
Right? They're like, yo, I got a few thousand views or a few thousand streams. I mean, yo, it's at least it's past a few hundred. Yes, and that's good.
Yeah, it is good.
But when you're trying to get into a pool where like 1 million plus makes you count, it just shows you got to work harder and shouldn't discourage anybody. It should be like, you know what? If I can get 1,000, I can get 100,000.
Yeah.
Or if I can get 100,000, I can get 1 mil.
Hey, let's walk, or let's crawl, walk, run. If you get 1,000, let's get 10,000.
At least,
you know what I'm saying? Work to it. But like, to you to be proud that you didn't do a lot of work and you got a minimal amount of numbers, just like you said, I think you're thinking low.
They might not look at that as a minimal amount of numbers,
but it is. Like, and this is why I didn't even post. Like, I didn't post the Wheel of Hip Hop numbers, and I've been here all year. I could have did it and been like, yo, I've helped to get these numbers the way they are, whatever. Yes, it's a teamwork, but that's what you also need too. You need a team. Like, this isn't like, it's not a solo thing.
Facts.
Like, you got to have a team. You got to have a plan. You got to have a strategy when you're doing this. This is the music business. If you're doing music just to do music, cool. You shouldn't be showing your numbers then. That's what I got at somebody too.
Numbers don't matter then.
Then why are you showing the number? Well, I just do music to do music. So then why are you posting the numbers then?
Well, Spotify shouldn't. Well, not they shouldn't. They could do whatever the fuck they want. But it's just gassed a lot of fucking people.
Facts.
Right? And it's just one platform at the end of the day.
Yeah, that too.
Right? Like, if you got good numbers on Spotify, then you should have equally good numbers on iTunes. You know what I mean? Your YouTube stream should be just as high too on the audios or the videos of those songs. You know what I mean? You should be on YouTube Music, meaning that you got your distribution through, let's say, TuneCore, right?
Yeah.
But it also makes it an automatic YouTube playlist of your album or your song. Like, it puts it on YouTube as a something to stream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you get money back through TuneCore. And you can see it in the back end, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So are all those numbers good?
Hey, I know they definitely ain't for certain artists. 1,000%.
we could flex. I don't be posting them on Instagram that we got 1.4 million viewers in like fucking 1 month on our YouTube.
Hey.
I don't be telling people that shit. Well, I guess I just did.
Yeah. but that's the point. We could do that. I know niggas hate on you. You got a Sagittarius shorty interview that's sitting on 28K. That's one piece.
Something like that.
That's one piece.
Part
That's a lot
one
better
of
than a lot of
4.
artists are doing in anything and all their songs put together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. We're not boasty about it. And it's not even a thing. If you want to be boasty about it, that's cool. But I'm saying work, bro. That's the only thing I'm trying to get at. My point is work. If you put in the work, the numbers will show on all platforms. And if you want to do numbers, if you are doing 5K or 9K for the year, how much money is that, bro? Let's be real.
No, but if you really, because like people are like, I don't care about numbers. But if you actually care about the numbers and increase them, then they're going to turn into money, and then you don't got to fucking work no more. The only thing you have to concentrate on is working on your raps.
Yeah.
And making sure that you push them shits.
Well, I don't know, man. You guys like fix up, bro. Like think bigger. Not even fix up. Think bigger.
Yeah,
I think that's the problem with Toronto. I think you've talked to me about that too. Like I gotta think bigger when you do stuff. Like think about the why too. There's another thing that Friday always tells me. Why? Like,
what's the why?
I shouldn't be giving you all these, these secrets. But what's the why, fam? What's the why, bro?
And where do you know who your target audience is?
Nah, they don't. Bro, a lot of these people are confused.
It's very important.
We're putting you guys on game. Sorry, we might be nerdy, but we're putting you guys on game, and we're trying to help you. Like, I want to see Toronto grow, bro. I really do. But that is what it is. So, shout out the guys that did work and put in the work and got the numbers and that showed for it. Mm-hmm. Big you guys up from Toronto.
Yeah, and not to even go too long on this, but it doesn't only take being about polys and fuckery to be able to achieve numbers.
Yeah.
If you work, like Gutzy's saying, and you hit all those right check marks as far as hitting your social media up all the time, hitting multiple platforms, getting out there with physical fucking promotion and hitting the streets and, getting merch and doing all the different, hitting all the different check marks. You could be rapping about fucking dandelions, my G. Your shit's still gonna pop. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And then I've seen the numbers. Hundreds of thousands. And these guys are not rapping about F this guy or F that block. Dead homies this, dead pack this. So, hey, man, just work, bro. That's all I want you guys. Toronto, if you're going to show the numbers, just work and have them numbers showed. Mm-hmm. No excuses, bro. 2021, B. Let's get it. Mm-hmm. Volunteer at Carol Baskin Zoo got bit. Yeah. I shouldn't laugh at that. But yeah, she's back in the news.
You sent me that, right? I seen that.
Yeah, it was a news story that I sent you.
Let me read this here. Or you want to read it? Pull it up.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on one sec. But that's nuts that even happened.
From Global News here. Helper's arm nearly torn off by tagger at Carol Baskin's big cat rescue.
Yeah. So you want me to read it? I got it here.
Yeah, go for it.
So yeah, so according to Baskin, who spoke with NBSC, the volunteer, identified as Candy Cruiser, was feeding a male tiger named Kimba when the cat grabbed her arm. Baskin said that Cruiser has been volunteering at Big Cat Rescue for 5 years. She was no amateur in terms of dealing with the animals. Medical personnel who attended the scene said the injury was serious and that she was taken to a nearby hospital following preliminary treatment. Baskin claims that the incident occurred when Cruiser saw the tiger, was in the area far from where it was normally fed, and she went to open the gate to let Kimba through. When she went to raise the second door, she saw it clip shut. Baskin said the sanctuary owner said in a statement, "This is our universal signal not to open a gate without the coordinator coming to assist." But she said she was thinking when she reached in to unclip it. It was against our protocols for anyone to stick any part of the body into the cage with a cat in it. Kimba grabbed her arm and nearly tore off her shoulder. So yeah.
Shout out to Kimba.
Yo, Kimba wasn't having it, bro. So yeah, what are we saying? We getting Tiger King 2.0 something coming soon?
Hell no.
Why not, bro? That shit did number. Yo, you gotta remember that was big this year, my nigga.
Not with her in it.
Yeah.
No, she's not down anymore, fam.
Oh, you saying that she's not down to
Yo, they did a reunion. Remember they did a reunion.
I didn't even see that. I'm not gonna lie.
I watched the whole thing, fam.
I didn't watch the reunion.
She
part.
didn't want nothing to do with that, fam.
Maybe let her get her own spin-off and show her side.
Possibly. Maybe that. I'm inside of her brain.
Yeah.
Which is a scary place. But I'm like, yo, if I'm her, I'm like, I don't want to be involved with these motherfuckers no more. Let me just get I got my money.
Yeah.
You know, my notoriety.
They paint a fucked up picture of her still.
Yeah, fam.
I killed my husband. I said I let that nigga get eaten by tigers and shit. Like, that's wild. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like,
you guys can try to use my notoriety, whatever, and if I can monetize off of it, fine. But I ain't gonna, get in bed with y'all niggas again.
Yo, that's wild, bro. Like, I'm trying to, cause I shouldn't even put that out there that I got a lot of cats anymore. But yeah, but yeah, I'm just thinking like a Tiger King, like in Toronto, because they have seems like friggin' G Herbo, which we'll get into later. Like he had a little thing there.
SPCA
like,
Guttz.
But yeah, I think I need a spin-off because I'm even thinking like the Tiger King was earlier this year. That's nuts, fam.
Yeah, it was earlier this year.
That's wild that happened. That whole thing, the documentary came out. Netflix put that out this year. That's wild, bro. But yeah, I guess hold your head, Candy.
What was the name of the tiger again?
Kimba.
Shout out you, Kimba.
Kimba's wild.
When you get fed up.
When you get fed up.